These missing people were found by drones. In 2019, a missing 6-year-old boy was found alive by a heat-seeking drone.
Good job, buddy.
600 volunteers searched for 10 hours after little Ethan House disappeared.
I checked all the houses. I haven't seen him.
Then this photographer sent his drone airborne.
I knew that I could be helpful. I just had to go.
Because it was dark, he triggered the drone's thermal image feature. At 1:50 a.m., he saw an image in the Minnesota cornfield.
It was an unusual shape, but I saw something that I thought looked like the dog. And so then in coordination with the deputy that was with me, we sent a ground crew out with flashlights to see what it really was.
It was Ethan and his dog Remy. Remy's fur helped keep Ethan warm.
We were all overjoyed. There was lots of screaming. Yep.
In 2023, a missing 3-year-old girl was found in Washington state by a drone. Frantic family members reported the child missing, saying she had wandered into the brush. Sheriff's deputies, along with the fire and rescue department, used dogs and helicopters equipped with infrared cameras to track the little girl. Ultimately, it was a camera mounted on an aerial drone that located the child. According to Bard College, in 2020, almost 1,600 public safety agencies disclosed owning drones. Hundreds of lives have reportedly been saved by using this technology. The sheriff's department said the 3-year-old walked around for 2 hours and ended up around 300 yards from the house in a shallow ravine surrounded by shrubs. In 2017, a sheriff's office in North Carolina was praised after using a drone to find a missing woman with dementia. The woman was found a few hundred yards from her home. She had been reported missing to the Randolph County Sheriff's Office, which, because of a large cornfield and difficult terrain, used a drone and canine to aid its search. Once the woman was found, officials reunited her with members of her family. In 2024, a 10-year-old girl was discovered curled up in the woods. Ann Mercogliano has more.
Little Peyton has a history of sleepwalking, but never like this. Authorities say she wandered away from her home, apparently in the throes of a sleepwalking episode. What followed was a desperate search involving law enforcement and dozens of volunteers.
This image of Peyton in her pajamas was taken from a trail camera set up by hunters. Drone pilot Josh Klober was at his home in Arkansas when he heard the news about the missing girl. So he packed up his gear and raced to Louisiana.
It's obviously at night, and we're looking for heat.
It took just 30 minutes before he spotted Peyton.
A lot of clapping, and then it got quiet all of a sudden, kind of eerie silence, and then I looked at the screen, she wasn't moving. Some pretty bad thoughts kind of run through your mind.
Then she woke up.
She's awake! Yeah!
Yeah, it was pretty emotional for everybody. I had the spotlight on her, obviously, and I kept the spotlight on her so the authorities could find their way in. You know, they could just look up, see the drone, and then see where the spotlight was pointing.
A family friend lifted her up and carried her through the woods to a police car.
The reason I could tell she'd been there a while is around her feet, there was some leaves there, and you could tell that it was bare dirt, so she was probably moving her feet around while she was sleeping.
She's awake! Yeah. Woo!
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Andrea Swindall.